Elliot is one out of 11 playable characters in Forsaken. He's a healer that is able to reset a killer's progress in just one throw. But you all know that already. What you don't know is how to play Elliot properly. Enough chit chat. We all know you're either one of those Elliot users who throw the pizza the opposite way of where the players stand, the one who immediately uses the pizza delivery when you see a person with high health, or the player who uses rush hour for no reason. Nevertheless, this is a guide to show you the way to maximize your potential as Elliot to assist your teammate much better. Alright, let's get right into it. Elliot's stats shows that he has a 2-star difficulty, 80 health, 12 regular speed, 24 sprinting speed, 100 stamina. Elliot has an average stats, although you still need to look out for that health bar. Elliot has 2 passive and 2 abilities.
The first passive is Order Up. This is a significant passive for Elliot, as stated that any objective if finished will increase the healing by 5%, but it caps at 25%. You can either heal a person, then do an objective, but only do this if you're fast enough to do one, or you can let your teammates finish the objectives. Both are optional, but I would usually let my teammates do it since you're going to be busy following an injured player.
The second passive is Deliverer's Resolve. This is a very powerful passive that reveals an aura of a survivor that is injured. I highly recommend you to play at Graphic 2 or 3 to use this passive to its fullest, because using Graphic 1 doesn't allow you to see the injured survivor aura from far away. Alright, now let's move on to the abilities. The first ability is Pizza Throw. It basically allows Elliot to throw a pizza in the direction being faced at. The pizza then can be consumed to heal survivors that HP is lower than 100. The second and final ability is Rush Hour. Upon usage, Rush Hour will give the user Speed 3 for 3 seconds. This ability can later be used again once the pizza is consumed by another player or another survivor, but it doesn't include another Elliot. That is about it. Let's move on to the most awaited part. Okay, before moving on, I have a little pop quiz for you. Answer truthfully because this will determine how you play Elliot, alright? If there are multiple characters who's injured, who would you heal first? A. The injured guest who is following you everywhere. B. The Sheletsky who is being chased and is about to die. C. The Tap who is near full health. Or D. The low chance, who is hiding at the corner of the map. So, which did you choose? If you have chosen A or B, you would be a great Elliot, but putting all that aside, this is a situational type of question. A healed up guest can assist the Sheletsky, but the Sheletsky might still die because the killer is locked on him. If you heal the guest, the killer might comfort the guest, still locked on him, the Sheletsky of course, or suddenly turn a sharp left and locks you. Again, this is a type of situational question. Choosing any of the answer doesn't make you a terrible Elliot main. It just makes you an Elliot main who need to learn more. Alright, so first up, Elliot's playstyle. Elliot is a heal and run, at least that's what I think. You want to heal the person who is being chased by the killer and flee. You want to make sure that you don't stay too far away, because he can be injured again. When that time arrives, you can heal him in time. That could potentially save their life. Okay, second tip. You will always want to predict where a survivor is going to go. Say Sheletsky is being chased by a 1x. And Elliot must be able to throw a pizza to the Sheletsky in the direction that he's going to go, so that the Sheletsky can heal and survive the chase even longer. Now, it doesn't have to ship the Shaletsky immediately. You can instead throw the pizza to the direction he's heading to anyway. Why, you ask? Because each player has a different level of lag. This would mean that in the Shaletsky perspective, it is literally almost impossible to receive the pizza immediately. So if you want to be safe, throw it in the direction where the Shatletsky is going, or the player is going.
Every time a pizza is consumed, it gives Elliot one useful rush hour. If you are a bit far away from the healer, use rush hour to close the gap of the distance and heal the survivor being chased. Why? This is to cycle the rush hour that Elliot has. Rush hour isn't only for running away, but it is also to pursue and heal the survivor who is in danger.
And please, don't become one of those Elliots who doesn't help the team and instead emotes. You are one of the most important characters in a team. You are not a survivalist. You are a support. Your job is to help your teammate at all costs, not dance in some corner of the map.
Alright, that is about it for the tips. If something is still unclear, please comment down below. I will be answering your questions. Don't worry, I am not one of those YouTubers who will leave you. Now, let us move on to the most fun part, the example by gameplay. Enjoy!
Let us tear you! 悪く思うなよ。悪く思うなよ。今どうした？来いよ。
That is it for the video. Hope you find this useful as a guide to improve gameplay as Elliot. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you.